and good day everyone. This video will tackle the last topic on the week number 6, no? Which is also the coverage of the midterm exam on the Comp 132 subject. So it's all about the jump statement. So last time we finished already on how to construct and at the same time discuss the different loop statement, no? Starting from the while, then the do while, and the for loop statement. Okay. As we all know, the loop statement will repeat, no, the process until such time that the condition is fulfilled, no? Whether it can be e, uh, different kinds of numbers, no, as long as it is not decimal numbers, no. Puro tanan ni mga integer numbers, no. They are all integer numbers in order for you to repeat the loop, no? But you can also use fractional numbers within the loop but not inside the parameters of the loop, no. And also using the loop statement, so we are referring to the different parts of it, no? The initialization, condition, and increase, no? As per discussed to you last time, and you already know on how to use it on the previous activity that we have. Okay, so right now we will be going to proceed to the next topic, which is the last on the week number 6, which is the jump statement, no? And for those nga may mga questions with regarding on our for loop statement, I think it's already there on your, it already here on your loop statement, and at the same time your module gali on week number 6, kaya mo nga itong coverage ng itong exam. Okay, so when you say jump statement, it just allows you to alter the flow of the program. Kung sayang alter ta, ma-divert ang imong program or ma-change ang iya nga process, no? Magsayang nga flow ang iya nga process, ang iya nga sequence, instead of doing the common way, so it will change, no, the process para mag-perform ang iya nga mga logic, and at the same time the coding naton, no? So naga-change na sa every time when you are using the jump statement. By the word is called jump, so it will divert or change or alter your process. So the first jump statement that we are going to discuss here is all about the break statement, no? The break statement is a condition, no, or a statement that can end, no, i-force na it will force to end, no, before it natural end, no. Instead niya ang iya ginya natural end niya, i-force niya giniya nga i-stop, no. But take note, break statement cannot be used, no, outside sang mga hindi niya sa gali pwede magamit, no, naturally. So you need certain conditions or mga if statement, for loop, para gamit yun siya. Now, as you have observed based on our code here, so itistingan nyo sa inyong code blocks or sa inyong coding C++, okay? The break is stated here, no, inside the if statement, no? We use the for loop to make a countdown, no, starting from 10, then up to the last number which is greater than 0. So meaning, so all numbers that are greater than 0 from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 10, no? Pero dito yan nag-start sa 10, no? Kaya may initialize the value sa 10. So we start the value at 10. Then after that, using the decrement, no, nga repetition naton or the iteration naton, ang gingamit din nga repeat nga iteration is the decrease or decrement, no? Now we have n minus or in decrementation. So meaning, from starting from 10, it will deduct by 1, no? 10 minus 1, 9 minus 1, 8, and until such time that the loop fulfilled its process. Now, since that there is a if statement here, okay, which performs a condition of n, which is the loop ngayon gamit amo na sang 10 naton, which is n equal to 3. So meaning it will find a number that is equal to 3 here, no, from the countdown naton. So since nga may number 3 tadi, pag minus 1 niya di sa 4, then it will become 3. Then as you have observed, countdown aborted. Magsay nga countdown aborted means nag-break ta when the number encounters 3. Okay? So meaning kung maka-encounter sa any number from here, it will break or it will perform the break statement. That means it will force the loop that it will stop at number 3 na loop. Or number 3 nga value. Okay? So meaning pag countdown niya 10, 9, and sa 4, instead niya mag-proceed sa 2 and 1, it will force to stop at number 3. So that means any number that you supply here, you know, from your code, so it will stop the value, you know, from the value itself. Okay, kung 5 na di, so that means ma-stop na sa 5. Kung 8 na di ang imong value, so ma-stop na sa 8. It will not continue anymore. It will forcefully abort or stop the loop. Okay, so that is the break statement. No? Now, there is an opposite of it, which is called the continue. Continue statement causes the program to skip, no? Magsili nga skip, i-leave niya lang ang certain conditions ang number, then it will just continue the loop iteration. Sumbot sa ningon, ma-continue gyapon ang iyang loop because you are using the continue statement. Unlike break ma-stop gid saya. Okay? So example, we have here same example as we did on the break statement. No, we initialize our value to 10, then it will get all the numbers that are greater than 0, then it will decrease by 1. So there is a condition here, which is the if statement, which is equal to 5. Then besides or under your if statement, there is a continue. Once that the continue is indicate here, so meaning if you try to observe the output here, no, so after the loop from 6, no, minus 1, since na encounter niyang 5, no, 5 will be now skipped. Hindi pag i-display ang 5 kay diri siya nag-perform. Supposed to be the ma-proceed sa, no, o galing kay si 5 naton na omit yan na gin-skip niya kay nag-continue lang saya sa 4, meaning every time naka-encounter siya any number from here, automatically it will not display, no, the number on the condition, but it will continue on the remaining process. So that is continue, no? If you try to observe, nag-skip sa 5, so any number from that you have indicated here, so it will skip, but it will continue the process until the condition is fulfilled. Okay, so that is the continue. So if you try to observe the difference, if you try to notice, so may kinalaing sila. Ang break it will forcefully stop the process. Si continue it will just skip the condition stated on the if statement, but it will continue the process of the certain loop, no, of your process. Skip pa niya, then it will continue the process until the condition is fulfilled. So that is the continue. Now, for the go to statement naman, the last jump statement that we have, go to allows you to make an absolute jump. Namang silang absolute jump yan, ma-skip gid sa or ma-jump gid sa points ng program ninyo. Okay? So just observe lang, you need to identify the label gid anay. So dapat may label name ikaw nya i-declare. You need to declare the label name so that go to statement will recognize that you want to jump on a certain label. Then label also okay, need some identifier. So amo ni sa dapat there is a colon symbol, okay, that appropriate to your label. So meaning your label with a certain colon na symbol. So example, I have here. Okay, so I have here my label. So this is the label name and this is my identifier symbol. Yan. So this is the label that we have here now with a certain identifier. Now, after that, it will what? It will display the number from the beginning. So which is 10. Siya. Then, as you have observed, there will be a decrement. No? He uses the decrement. Supposed to be, if this condition is not stated, no, using the go to statement, it will just put some 10. No? Well, hindi na siya mag-display 9. Supposed to be 10 lang siya, no? Kaya nag-declare ka 10, and then you display 10. Supposed to be 10 lang gid siya ang iya nga i-perform nga result, no? So ang mananging output is supposed to be. However, since we have here the decrementation, so ma-minus 1 siya. However, if for example this line is not stated, so it won't continue the process since that the output is already been given. Okay, masulingon naka-output na kanadi. So 10 lang gid supposed to be even though you have a decrementation. Okay, hindi na siya mag-continue sa 9. It will just put 10. No? Okay, for the initial value. However, since that this condition is stated, if you try to observe the condition, if n is greater than 0, so meaning all of the numbers that are greater than 0 starting from 1 up to 10. So since 10 is our initial value, and then every time that the conditions encounter the go to my label, so meaning to say it will it won't go to the leave off. Okay, sulit sa anay liwat, it will mark first, no, the my label again. So meaning if you have 10 na minus 1 sa, it will become 9. So condition sa liwat, if the number is greater than 0, so meaning 9 is still greater than 0. So it will jump again to my label until such time it will proceed to 1. So since kung mag-proceed sa liwat, mag-minus sa 0 na, so 0 is not greater than 0, so meaning ma-left off na sa dason. So meaning even though we don't have a loop statement, but since we have jump statement with a label and identifier of my label, it will proceed to the marker or to the label so that this process will repeat until such time the condition is fulfilled. Okay, so meaning miski wala o loop statement, kung gagamit ka go to statement, you can perform a certain loop, no, using the go to statement. Okay, siya ni siya ang nagaano mo gina-trigger ito liwat sa bamo sa imong pasulito niya to liwat, no, as long as there is a label. So that's why we have jump statement. Okay, another example of this is to perform the different codes, no, sa go to statement. So aside from this example, so we will have another example on this. So using the code blocks that I have here, and you can test it anyway aside from the example in our module. Okay, so we will wait for the no. Wait. Okay, so let's say we have here your project. So project name is go to demo. So we will add one library. They will call std live.h. Okay. Now, so shall we say we will repeat again our code last time? So double the sum of the two numbers now. So value 1, then value 2, then the sum of the two numbers. Now, next is to have a label for the two values to be entered. Now, enter your first value. Enter your first value. Then cn, we have value 1. So I'll just copy this so that I won't take time to code. Second, then this is value 2. Okay, after that, so we will just formulate the process. Okay, and then we will put your label here. So ang butang tabi, you will just use the my label marker so that it will jump to there. So, and then we will have, let's say, car rip or repeat. Okay, so we will have a condition here if rep display tanay see out the sum is sum. Then we will put let's say it will ask if you want to repeat the process. Do you want to repeat the process? Okay, so we will just put yes or no. Okay, then cn rep. Okay, so after that, if rep equal to yes ng small letter y be or double bar if rep y. Okay, so it will make go to my label. Ayan. So the process is that each and every time that the character here will encounters y in lowercase position or in uppercase position, it will repeat on the my label. So until such time that the condition encounters any letter, let's say letter N or letter B or letter C, as long as it has letter Y, so it will stop or it will terminate. No, pero as long as you press the Y letter or the capital letter Y stands for yes, so it will repeat the process. Okay, so let's try to add here so that we can clear the screen each and every time you put it on, no? So sa coding C++, we use the clear screen, no? So this one. So let's try to check if this is working also. If not, Okay, so it won't, no? Clear screen or CLS, no? Hindi man siya. SCR. Ayan. So, sa mobile phone, amo ni siya yung ginagamit, no? So, clear screen. But on the Windows, since naka-Windows ta, so we will be using system, then CLS, in order for us to clear the screen. Pero sa mobile yan, in mobile, in coding, C++, app. I will just put it here. In coding C++, use CLR SCR. Okay. So I have some program here, so that you can visualize it. Okay. Wait lang. Ayan, so muna yung gamit, ano? So we have clear screen naton. Okay, so magamit lang kamo kon IO. So sa C++, pwede man na siya gyapon, magamit man ta include kon IO. Para isa na lang, no? Ayan. Okay. Ay, hindi gid saya, no? So sa ano lang gid saya, sa ano lang gid sa clear screen. So I thought pwede. But anyway, so nang purpose ang system CLS kag sa coding C++, okay, nga mag-run kada sa mga program. Okay, so let's say input number. Okay, you have 68. So if you want to repeat the process, you press letter Y, it will clear the screen. Kaya kung wala ni siya, sige-sige ito sa panaog mo. So hindi siya mag-repeat ang screen. No? Okay, so if you press no, it will terminate the process. Same with here, amo man ang iyang resulta. So let's say 23, 48, 71. If you want to repeat the process, it will clear the screen. Okay? Okay, no ka, umana. Pare sa nagyapon ng ilang orientation sa CLR, SCR, and then system CLS. Yung naka-Windows ni BR, naka-mobile phone. So, amo nang nila kinalaing nga daw, that's why hindi ko sa memo. Then, don't be confused. On my part, I use the example here, marker. Para sa mga nagyapon, as long nag-start sa letter ang inyong label, it doesn't matter. As long as the structure of the go-to statement is the same, no? Way na kaso. Okay? So that is the go-to statement example aside from the module that we have here. Okay? So mo nang duha nila ka example. Okay? So I think that's it. So since this is the last coverage of the midterm, so all you need to do is to take time for you to use the what you call this one, take time to use and stream this video recording or pre-recorded, so that you can review for those nga nakatapos sa isang aton nga lesson. So i-review nyo lang liwat ang aton nga jump statement. Okay, so if you have some clarifications or questions with regards to our code, so you can message me. And then I think it is very straightforward naman, since sara naman sa inyong module ang aton nga mga lessons. So all you need is to test the code on your most convenient time, so that you can analyze, no, since our exam right now is a program tracing, so you need to gid to study the coding that we have here and then analyze kung paano siya mag-work. Mao mo na ang aton gid nga objective sa aton nga programming nga exam today. O sa subong nga week dili na sa inyong Comp 132. Okay, so again, thank you very much for your time and see you and God bless on your exam. Okay, goodbye.